Hey, what's going on? Arel, Moodie, America's top young speaker here, also the author of Your Starting Point for Student Success. Just on my way back right now from college, did a few presentations off of the principles of my new book, Your Starting Point for Student Success. And I wanted to just talk about one of the pillars that we feature in the book. And one of the pillars, the most important pillar, the first pillar, is how to create success in your life fast. And the way that you do that is by taking control and taking 100% responsibility for everything in your life. Success, good, bad, everything. So I talk about one of the particular skills you can do, one very, very practical way of making this concept real, of taking responsibility for yourself, is by doing the things that other people won't, so you can then have the things that other people don't. So here's one little trick that we talk about in the book. When you first day of class, when you first get into your class and you sit down and you see your professor, I want you to go up to them during their office hours. Whenever they have their first office hours, and just introduce yourself and say, "How you doing? My name is." Introduce yourself and say, "I'm a student in your so-and-so class." And I wanted to ask you a question. If you were me, what things would you make sure to do to get the best possible grade in your class? And teachers, people forget professors, they're human, they're human just like you and I, so they're going to say things like, well, you better not be late because I hate it when people are late in my class, or you better make sure, or they may say, you know what, I don't care if you don't show up, just make sure you do really good on your papers. Every professor is going to be a little bit different, and if you know anything from your previous school experiences, you can have one teacher that you can walk over and you don't have to do a lot and you'll still get a good grade. You know what I'm talking about? And you'll have some that they're like, listen, I ain't messing around, you better come with your A game, and you know you have to come with your A game. So by being proactive and actually going to the office hours and introducing yourself and asking this question, the insight that you're going to get is going to be very interesting, because you'll be able to find out and know exactly what that professor's hot buttons are and what that professor's, you know what, they're cool with this, but maybe not so cool. You'll find all that out just by going up and having that first conversation. Most people won't go to their professor's office hours until it's too late, until it's finals week, or until it's, they got a really bad grade and they're there to complain, which nobody likes a complainer. So be different and be proactive and say, I'm gonna go and I'm going to ask, what is it that you want, and then do my best to give it. If it's attendance, if it's sitting up front, if it's asking a lot of questions, make sure you'll have that in the back of your brain so that you can take the forward action. And that's taking a little extra step, if you will, being a little more different and better, than people who don't. So I really recommend doing that. And again, you can check out my book at www.startingpointbook.com. We're giving away a whole bunch of just awesome things. Right now we have over 22 bonuses worth over $1,000 that anyone who pre-orders can get. So I highly recommend checking it out, because we just cover so much great stuff, and there's so much stuff we couldn't pack into the book, so we packed it into the companion site that has all these different bonuses that just it's bonus galore. So you get the book and you get not only bonuses for getting it, but bonuses that are hidden within the book. So I definitely recommend checking it out. Again, this is Arel Moodie, America's top young speaker, also author of Your Starting Point for Student Success. Take it easy. High five.